All right, Robert Drury back again. I'm going to continue my quest to get to 2200, and I am currently down to 2063 as I had a little tailspin and I had to work on my rating to get it back up a little bit. And I'm ready to do a video. My opponent is 2127. I have the white pieces, and I will start off with B3, which is a Nimzo Larson. My bishop will come out, and looks like he's going to feel and shed his bishop. So it can be a little hard to get the full hippo in when they play in this manner. And we will just continue with our development. And usually when they do this, I'll give them every opportunity to push. Sometimes I may even have to push here in order to get the full hippo in. But he is going to play this a little difficult. All right, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to give him a little time. And I would assume he's going to go ahead and push there, or put his bishop on G7. And I have got everything but this bishop in shadowed. So I will push the pawn, and then I will work on it. And let's see. Here, if he takes, I will take. So it's not going to work. I'm winning that. I may end up having to come over and play a rook here to defend this bishop too, because sometimes they have some nasty tricks, especially if I castle. And like I've had a king on H2 before, and they come in here, and then they end up winning. And I had that in an OTB game, and it was a brutal lesson. It wasn't a losing thing, but it definitely is something you don't want. Okay, so now what's he gonna do? Okay, so once he pulls that and frees that up, I will take the bishop, and it'll soften up his dark squares on the king side of the board. Now I can castle. And roughly, I don't know how the engine's going to end up evaluating this position. It's most likely it's just going to be even. I mean, we're pretty much everything's symmetrical. At least the pieces are symmetrical, put it that way. Okay, so he's going to push down the board. And I can't take because he would just take. So we will castle. If he takes. All right, now we take. We take. And what's he going to do? All right, I could win the bishop pair. I could give him a check and take the bishop. And that might be the route I get. Well, it's not winning the bishop pair. It's winning a bishop. Or I could just take here. Then he takes, I take. All right, let's see. If I take, he takes, I take. And then I can just drop it back out. Then he checks. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Am I missing something? That would be the question. That would indeed be the question. Am I missing something? And what's he going to do? What's he going to do with this queen? I mean, he comes around here. I drop back. He takes, I take. We're just getting pieces off the board, but I'm up a pawn. He plays it that way. All right, now the other choice, if I come here, that's no good because it'll get trapped. If I come here, I'm hitting this. But he could just push. All right, let's get the pieces off the board. Let's see, will he do that? Interesting. He says, no, he's not going to do that. Okay. Okay, I could hit it here. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm hitting here. If he comes here, I'm taking with check. I'm taking with, I can't take with check. Oh, good Lord. All right, let's get out of this. Let's get out of the pen. And now I can take. I can take. He takes, and I come back. I'm hitting here. And now what? All right, so right now I'm up a pawn. He has pressure on my f2 pawn, but I've got to defend it with a knight, got to defend it with the rook. All right, here I can come in here. No, I can't hit there because he's got it protected. Okay, so he comes in here, he comes in here. Where else is he going to go? All right, let's just kind of hit this pawn here. And if he comes over here, I will just have to pull up and protect. I will push here and just stymie, see if I can stymie him. Okay. What if I go here? I'm threatening. All right, let's see. If I go here, he's going to just protect. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do this. We're wanting to, keep him from, well, he could still prepare. All right, he could still end up preparing it. I would assume he's coming in here. And I will come here. Comes in here. What am I going to do? Oh, that's not what I want to do. I can't. All right, I almost screwed that up. You come in here. I know that. I know that's happening. Oh, you can't. I can't do that. I gotta. Oh, he's gonna come in for check. All right, I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I've let his knight in. I'm weak over here. I will come out here. I mean, he goes here, here, here. I mean, okay. He's got me in a situation here. All right, let's come in here. I'm protecting. He's gonna I can actually come in here and protect again. All right, let's get him over. I can actually push here. All right, if he takes, I can take back. Can what do I want to do? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's protect, because now I can take back, and I've also can take here. So give him a check, then take. All right, let's do it. Let's see. Yep, give him a check. We'll take. All right, so it's going to come in here. I will give him a check. Oh, then I've got all kinds of things, don't I? All right, if he comes there, all right, we'll give him a check here. Now I'm threatening this. He comes here, but he can't. I can take. I've got this I'm attacking. And how's he gonna defend? If he goes here to protect, I give him a check. And he moves away. He moves away, so what do I do? All right, what have I got? Double check. He just comes in here. If I give him a check here. He comes here. He goes there. Where's he go? Give him a check here. He can't go there. He goes there. All right, so I give him a check. Take. I'm up 2 pawns. All right, so let's do this. All right, I'll give him a check. I'm blocking this. He's going to go here. Where's he going? All right, come here. All right, so he's going back. That's interesting. All right. Another check. Well, check. Oh no. All right, let's get it off. Let's get it off the board. get it off the board. Let's do this. And I don't expect him to trade out. All right, so right now I'm up 2 pawns. He's not trading. Let's go here. He's in check. Come in here. Can I get these off the board? All right, let's see. Can I get it all? Can I get them off the board? That's the key. Let's go back. All right, he can come here. Oh, look what he's doing. The hell. Let's go here. And let's come in here. And what are we going to do? Here. Let's. Okay, let's. All right, let's do this. Causing me some trouble. Okay. Let's go here. Check. And he resigned. All right, so let's take a look and see how we did. I actually gained 9 points. I'm up to 2,072. We will do a quick game review. And I hit 81.4%. He was 74.8. Looks like 3 misses on my part, 3 misses on his. All right, let's go back to the actual game and see where we stood. All right, Nimzo Larson, and as I've said before, I play this move because it's played, I think on the one of the other databases, it's played less than 1% of the time, and that's in Master Games. Now, I start off with the Nimzo Larson, which is B3, and the bishop comes out, and he's film shadowed, so it's going to make it hard to get a Hippo in now because he can always prevent me from getting my bishop on G2 unless I can get it if I play my pawn up, which is not a Hippo-ish type of move, and I will show you what I mean. And we're just going through the setup, the Hippo, and he's playing He's actually got the potential to play a hippo also. Well, no, he doesn't. He's got knight already on f6. All right, so and here's what I'm talking about. So now, in order to get this in, I've got to push the pawn. I push the pawn. Now he could immediately hit it, and then I have to take, or he takes. I mean, he could hit it, and he could still prevent this, me from pushing g6. Here, the engine just likes black. It gives black a point, minus 0.98 in favor of black. But in the Hippo, we're used to the engine not liking things. Okay, so now he gives me an opportunity to get this in, but that was actually a blunder. He could have actually taken here, and if I take back here, I mean, he could hit here. I mean, I got issues because once he takes here, I've almost got to take here, and then he can come in here if he wanted. And regardless of however he plays it, he could win this rook. So that was a bad move on my part. But he backed this knight up, and I took his bishop out. He takes back with the knight, and now my bishop comes out, and he plays the f5 move. I castle. If he wants to take, I will take, and I'm willing to trade out and get a pawn eventually on that square. But he doesn't continue taking. But what he did, he let me win a pawn. He takes. All right, now he comes back. I'm dropping back. And the reason I drop back is because if I went in here, I'm just going to get the queen or the knight trapped. So I'll drop back. He does not trade out. And now here, I took too long playing the f3. I could have just played it right off, broke the pin. I did not. I played my knight out, hitting his queen. He dropped his queen back. I was thinking, if he drops it back to this or one of these squares, or he brings it up, I could just hit it with check. But he's keeping the pin. I drop back, and now once again I can take right here. And I come back around, and he drops back, and I'm very reluctant to play f3. Instead, I'll bring my queen over, but he's got this move, which ends up being a very annoying move. I drop back, he gives me a check, keying up, and now I can't take because I am once again pinned. And the engine once again says, just play f3, and I do not want to cooperate. I bring my queen up, and he brings his rook down, and I bring my rook over. But once again, just f3. Bring my rook over, he brings his rook over, and now, after all this time, I finally play f3. He drops back, and now and that ended up being just a blunder because it allowed me to win a piece and get into position. I give him a check, and when I say win a piece, win a pawn. Take, he drops back, and now actually, interesting, knight to g4 is mate in 2. All right, so knight to g4, he goes king to f7, and knight to h6 is made. Oh, man. I missed it. Instead, I played the knight this direction. I'm still winning, but I did miss mate. He drops his king back. I take. He takes. And now I'm just trying to get pieces off the board, but he realizes he's 2 pawns down, and he will not let that happen. Give him a check. He moves up. I'm, once again, trying to get pieces off the board. He will not bite. And I've got all 2 rooks and a queen all on the E file. He brings his king down. He's threatening check. He can drop it in also at C3 if he wanted. So I give him a check. And then I drop back. And here comes the check. I block. And he brings his queen out. Back to H6. I come into E7, hitting the A pawn. He moves it. I bring my queen up. And he brings his rook down. All right, I'm going to give him a check. And basically, I trade off pieces. And here he just resigned. I think he realized it's kind of getting hopeless. But with that, I will see you on the next video.